Would everyone please stand for the singing of the national anthem?
Oh, they looking at me. All right. Start. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. No, I missed.
Would everybody please remain standing for Lift Every Voice?
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it breathe down loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. I did that one. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Family and friends and distinguished guests, thank you for being here today to celebrate this special occasion with us. My name is Darren Montgomery. During my time at Thurgood Marshall, I have been challenged to learn difficult things despite my disability, but I have learned that life is not about what I can't do, it's about what I can do. My disability is my superpower. Today, I stand before you as proof that you can achieve anything, including becoming the salutatorian of Thurgood Marshall STEM High School class of 2026.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026 Family and Friends. My name is Alicia Altman and I'm also the class salutatorian for Thurgood Marshall. At this time, we ask that our former valedictorians and salutatorians please stand and be recognized for their achievements. Let us all give them a warm round of applause. When the school year started, I was already ready to graduate. Most days felt exhausting and repetitive, which made it hard to keep showing up every day. Although this may have been the easiest year academically for many of us, it also felt like the hardest because we know there's something greater waiting for us. Whether it's college, trade school, staying in Ohio, moving to a different state, or even living in a different country, we all know there's something new ahead of us, like a new reality. The only way to reach that reality is by continuing to have the desire to learn new things, build meaningful connections with people, and maintain the relationships that truly serve you. Most importantly, in my opinion, we must learn to accept being uncomfortable in order to grow and become comfortable in new situations. High school is over now, and it has quickly gone from being our everyday life to becoming a memory. It's time to raise our standards, create new goals, and become the young adults we have always planned for ourselves to be. And I would like to end it off with a quote by Stephen R. Covey. The purpose of reading is to comprehend, not to respond. Thank you.
Good evening, administrators, families, guests, parents, and the class of 2026. My name is Franya Bichondo. I am the valedictorian for Thurgood Marshall High School. I am deeply honored to stand here today to share a collective experience. The journey of a student is late and is one. It's a path defined by hard work, late nights, and persistency. However, standing here today, we see the fruits of that labor. With unwavering support for our parents and dedicated graduates for our teachers, we have reached this milestone. For me, this achievement is a testimony to the grace and the work of Almighty God. I would like to share a piece of my own journey with you. When I first arrived in America in 2023, I felt the weight of the unknown. I was uncertain for which path to follow or how to begin. I did not speak or write English. However, I told myself that I will make it. And guess what, guys? I made it. Within these halls, I discovered more than just lessons. I found the foundation of knowledge and the spark of success. I realized then this was the right path for my future, and today we celebrate how far the path has brought us. To my fellow students, do not let fear or uncertainty hinder your progress. Let your knowledge be your greatest defense and your education be your strongest tools. As we move forward, let us remember that our education is not just for our own benefit, but a means to serve and uplift our community. To the class of 2026, the most honorable path you can take is to remain committed to your studies, to show deep respect to your parents, and to serve this country with integrity. And to our parents, your role is vital. As we move to the next chapter, we ask that you continue to provide the love and support that has sustained us this far. As class of 2026, we thank you for believing in us, and congratulations to us all.
Good evening, everyone. Class of 2026, I love you guys. We have been through so many ups and downs this year. Before school even started, during the summer, I had a student come to me, Miss Lewis, I don't want to go to Mount Street. Like, I want to finish at Thurgood. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what you got. Went through the transcript, class by class. This is a lot. You think you can do it? Like this, you got a lot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put in the work. Guess what? You're here today. You did it. We had students at the beginning of the year that were trying to give up. It's just not for me. I don't think I can do it. I told you guys, I'm going to believe in you until you start believing in yourself. And guess what? You guys are here. You did it. We had our students that had it all figured out. They're balancing academics and extracurricular activities. And somewhere along the line, sometimes it got stressful. Sometimes maybe grades even dropped a little bit. Never gave up, got right on top, and we are all here. We all did it. All of you guys made it to this moment. Even in the end, in the last month, the last few weeks, the last 2 weeks, I'm just gonna drop out. I'm just about to drop out. You didn't. You're here. One thing that I think is the theme of this class is something that your vice president, Marka Parker, said one day when we were sitting in a classroom. I've been in school with all of these people for so many years. I don't want to leave anybody behind. I want to see all of us walk across that stage. And that's what you guys did. You guys have been here for each other. You guys have been supportive of each other. You guys did not let anybody fail. When people were ready to give up, you guys pushed each other. You guys came to us for support and let us support you. And that's the meaning of a family, and that's what the Cougars are. We are a family. I think that some of the lessons that we take away from this year is if it doesn't kill you, as cliche as it sounds, it only makes you stronger. The things that you guys have been through this year, some things that nobody could ever imagine, and you guys are still here, and nobody can take this moment away from you. Nobody can take this moment away from you. So do not give up in the future. I know you guys are graduates. I'm not supposed to give you guys any other rules, but I do have one rule for you. You can never give up on yourself. You guys deserve the absolute best this world has to offer. Never take for granted and never make it seemed like you guys are not worth it and you guys don't deserve it, because you do. When life gets tough, remember, just like this year, you have a family that you can always come back to that's going to be here to support you. Once you're a Cougar forever. We are family, and we're never going to leave each other behind. With that being said, Superintendent Lawrence, each student has earned a minimum of 20.5 Carnegie units in all required courses and has demonstrated competency and readiness as defined by the Ohio Department of Education's graduation requirements. I do hereby certify that each of these students has met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the Dayton Public Schools and the Ohio Department of Education. Superintendent Lawrence, I present for your acceptance the Thurgood Marshall STEM High School class of 2026.
All right. I know you want to get your diploma, so I'm going to make it real quick. Thurgood Marshall is in the house tonight. Yes. In fact, on this stage are most of the leaders of the district, and let me show you how you're in the house. May I please have Board Member Walker, a Cougar, stand up? Please, in the house, a Cougar in the house. Stay standing. May I please have Dr. Jones, former principal of Thurgood Marshall, stand up. Cougar in the house. May I please have Chief Judy Spurlock, former assistant principal at Thurgood Marshall High School, a Cougar in the house. And guess what? The superintendent is a former principal of the Thurgood Marshall High School STEM Academy, the Cougar in the house. Cougars in the house tonight on the stage. Look at all these Cougars in the house. And we have a board member who wants to be a member of this too, but he, of course, graduated from Meadowdale. We'll get back to him later. Okay. As superintendent of Dayton Public Schools, and by the powers entrusted to me by the Ohio Department of Education and the Dayton Board of Education, I do hereby accept these candidates for graduation and release their diplomas to be presented during this ceremony to another Cougar, board member Eric Walker. It is my honor to commend to you the Thurgood Marshall STEM High School class of 2026.
All right. Good evening, Thurgood Marshall. Y'all want these diplomas? I said good evening, Thurgood Marshall. Let me try class of 2026. On behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2026. And listen, shout out to the mothers, the fathers, the grandparents, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, the coaches, the dog, the ex that said you wasn't gonna make it, but you here, the ones that you blocked and unblocked 3 times. Class of 2026, you made it. I know many of you balance school, work, and family responsibilities and pressure people never even knew about. Some of you probably had moments where quitting felt easier, but you didn't, and you stayed the course. Tonight, though, I have to pause because not only are you graduating, but you have 2 students who are no longer here to walk with you. Mr. Adrian Maurice Williams and Mrs. Erin Carrington, whose impact on this school and community will never be forgotten. Class of 2026, never let anybody make you feel small because of where you come from. Tonight proves your story is bigger than your circumstances. This diploma represents sacrifice, resilience, prayers, tears, and strength. To the parents and families, thank you for every sacrifice you made to help these graduates succeed. And graduates, tonight walk across this stage like you know what it took to get you here. Because this is not just graduation. This is proof that results of your hard work are impressive. Here are just a few highlights about this exceptional Thurgood Marshall class of 2026. 85% of students plan to continue their education after high school. This class, seniors earned a total of 115 college credits. 82 seniors earned their 12-point industry credential, and 12 seniors earned their phlebotomy credential. 14 seniors were inducted into the National Honor Society. And we could not forget the sports. The track and field team went to state. The baseball team has won more games this year than they have in the past 6. And the girls' flag football team competed in the Bengals Flag Football League and made it to the playoffs. In addition, a record-breaking number of students received scholarships this year, with one student earning more than $881,000 in scholarship offers alone. 6 students earned full-ride scholarships, but this is the best part. Overall, this class earned $2.5 million in scholarship money. Class of 2026, Dayton is proud Dayton is a proud community built on resilience, innovation, and heart. And now, graduates, you are part of its future. Wherever life takes you, please remember that Dayton Public Schools will always be here for you. Now, on behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, I accept these students commended to me by the superintendent, and they shall be hereforth deemed graduates of Dayton Public Schools, and they shall hereforth be bestowed with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities afforded to graduates of this school system. Please join me in congratulating the Thurgood Marshall STEM High School class of 2026.
Furaha Nyabikondo. Darren Montgomery. Alicia Altman. Elizabeth Sizemore. Elizabeth Chimpaye. Eme Mugisha. Naomi Tuyizere. Nathan Mays. Michaela Blake. Edwin Torres Bautista. Darion Turner. Lily Hartley Harris. Abdul Rahim Adam. Giomari Appleberry. Alyssa Asensio. Tavion Bailey. Tyshea Bennett. Asiana Bonds. Kashindi Botale. Jason Boykin. Brianna Bradley. Samaya Brown. Kamora Burns. Eric Collier. Harmony Cole. Andrea Qwerty. TRC Cottrell. Sean J. Cohen. Mediatrice Chiza. Shania Daniels. Isabel Dextre. Joshua Donet. Deshaun Edwards. Makira Farrell. Johnny Fontenac. Randon Gill. Derek Godwin. Miracle Harley. Kimari Houston. Omarion Hubert. Malaysia Hughes. Suarez Ingabire. Faziri Jacqueline. Cheyenne Jackson. Response Jeremiah. Marcus Johnston. Miles Jones. Ranisha Jones. Evelyn Juarez Cortez. Nyota Kakima. Joel Carazega. Yamungu Kashindi. Helen Kellis. Jean Kigashamwe. Hunter Kiskis. Kentrell Knight. Jasmine Lemkel. Babiana Lockhart. Alvins Lubin. Cassius Markovich. Nevea Martin. Réponse Maseca. Virgil McKinney. Nyota Michelle. Josiah Miles. Dwight Mitchell. Bobilia Makongwa. Darren Montgomery. Asia Moore. Amaria Moses. Jamarian Nelson. Samantha Nevitt. Marka Parker. Nigelis Quintana Feliciano. Ramir Russell. Tanaya Rutledge. Charles Sanders. Emmanuel Shimimana. Tiraya Starks. Jasleen Stewart. Leonie Talbot. Jayon Taylor. Brittany Thomas. James Thompson. Anaya Turner. Rakim Turner Jefferson. Miracle Walker. And Brielle West. Amaya Williamson. Eric Wills. Liera Wright. Divine Uwajaneza. Marquez Brown. Jakeem Fox. Noah Parker. We would also like to honor and remember 2 members of the class of 2026 who are forever a part of this class. Though they are not with us physically, their memory remains with us always. Please join us in recognizing Aaron Currington. Adrian Williams.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, distinguished guests, and of course, the class of 2026. Woo! My name is Amaria Moses, and I'm so proud to be able to stand up here and speak for you all today. On behalf of the class of 2026, firstly, I want to thank all of the people who made it possible for us to get through these past 4 years, because none of us would have done it alone. Just like many of you, I was once the person sitting in the crowd cheering for my family and friends as they walked across the stage. But now, it's finally my turn. And honestly, that's still so crazy for me to say. It feels like just yesterday I was saying, I can't wait to graduate. As I sat here writing this speech, I asked myself, I kept questioning. I'm like, what do I say now and what do I do now? I still question myself about what I should do after high school, even now. Sometimes I feel lost when I think about it and what happens after graduation and whether I'm ready for the real world or not. But then I realized something. Life is all about trial and error. Nobody has a perfect life, and nobody truly has everything figured out. You may not know exactly what you want to do right now, and that's okay. You still have time to figure it out. People often say by the end of high school, you should already have your life figured out. But I like to see it differently. The whole point of life is to try new things, explore new opportunities, meet new people, continue discovering who you are, and most importantly, live your life and enjoy it. So my advice to the class of 2026 is to never give up and never stop dreaming. Try new things, meet new people, build connections, explore the world around you, and enjoy your life, because you never know what opportunities or experiences are waiting for you. The journey is about finding yourself. So don't think of graduation as an endpoint. Think of it as a beginning. I just want to congratulate the class of 2026 one last time. We finally made it. This is our moment, and now it's our turn to shine. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. First, I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my family supporting me through this mission and helping me get here today. Now, fellow graduates, faculty, proud family, and friends, today as we celebrate this milestone, it is impossible not to reflect on the journey that brought us here. It feels like just yesterday we were those nervous freshmen unsure of what lays ahead. Now, we stand together, a class united by shared experiences, challenges we have overcame, and dreams on the horizon. For some, the past may have been straightforward, but for many others, it was filled with unexpected twists, turns, challenges, and even losses. I stand here today as someone who knows firsthand that life doesn't always go according to plan. We've learned that resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, but about finding strength to keep going even when life feels heavy. And while we mourn those who couldn't be with us here today, let us honor their memory by living lives filled with purpose, compassion, gratitude, and love. As your class vice president, friend, and classmate, I've had the chance to witness the incredible spirit that defines our class. From late night studies to early mornings, from days on the fields and small acts of kindness and passionate debates, we've shown what we're truly made of. I'm proud to stand here to say, and I know you guys are proud to say, we made it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening. My name is Alvin Lubin, and I am this year's class president. We are standing here today, and it is not by mistake. Think about it. A lot of people started this journey with us, but not everyone could make it to this moment. That is what makes this extremely meaningful and very real. So take a second right now to thank your parents, your teachers, your mentors, anyone who sacrificed their time, their sleep, their energy, and money so that you could walk across the stage today. Seniors, we made it, but this is not the end. We must continue to grow, spread like fire, and shine like the stars we are. We now carry the responsibility of representing this class, this program, this school, this district, and any other backgrounds and communities we come from. But remember, we are not only living for ourselves. We are living for those we lost along the way, the friends who had to leave, the ones who took different paths, and the ones who are no longer with us today. What happened to them is not on you. Life happens, and sometimes it changes things in ways we cannot control. But hear me when I say this. If you stop now, if you quit, if you give up on what's next, that is on you. Class of 2026, we did not come this far only to come this far. This diploma is not a finish line. Instead, it is proof that you know how to start something and finish it. So keep going for them, for us, for your families, and most importantly, for yourselves. As your class president, it is my honor to officially invite the class of 2026 to turn the tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates, we did it.